Virtual worlds are compelling just because they're games. I mean, that's what a game really is. That's what separates a game from life, is if it compels you through some mysterious force that we call fun, that I think most of us don't really even know what it means. It's sort of like love. It's one of those words that clearly describes something important, but we all point to something different when we say it. But that fun, that compellingness, means that people do a lot of it. And the interesting thing about people doing a lot of this thing, this game thing, is that games now are global and they're multiplayer. And so games used to be pretty isolating. Unless you and your brother were wrestling for the controls on the Atari, it was a pretty solo practice. These days, games are inherently social. And you know, in the big multiplayer games like Warcraft, there'll be missions that you need 60 people to play with you for 4 hours. So in order to play the game, you have to play a different game, which is the social game of convincing 60 other people to devote 6 hours of their lives to you. And that's like a very inherently satisfying kind of game. You know, I think as human beings we're conditioned to enjoy social interaction with each other. You know, it dates back to like the neocortex and when we stopped being solo primates and became tribal. And so that makes it even more compelling. And of course, when you do things for a long time with other people, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's quilting or cooking or gaming, they become your community, they become your friends, they become your social network. So you have entrepreneurs like Joey Ito, who's a well-known Silicon Valley personality, who uses games to train his managers and his workers and to learn how to work together tightly. I hope that people who read For the Win will come away from it with first an understanding of the less than trivial nature of games, that anything that you do for a long time that matters a lot to you and your friends and that is the center of your social universe is inherently important. Even though it may look frivolous, even though it may look like just an overblown version of Monopoly, there's something really important and fascinating going on in there. And I also hope that people who read it will come away saying, you know, some of the arbitrariness of games where we suddenly say, well, this virtual gold is worth something and I'm going to strive hard to get it, is not all that different from the arbitrariness of our own economy, where we say things like credit default swaps and collateralized debt obligations, which are every bit as weird, virtual, and notional, are also the same kind of thing. They're just tokens in a different and bigger game.